This from the 33rdteam.com. Players who could be traded before the 2024 draft. And one of them in the NFL, they say, is Greg Newsome. If the Browns are going to extend another defensive back, Emerson would be the priority over Newsome, though that would have to wait until 2024. As it stands, Cleveland has to make a call on Newsome's fifth-year option by May. If the Browns want to move on from Newsome, they can have a fifth-round pick Cameron Mitchell on the roster. That would be as the slot corner. I don't think there's any way that they don't pick up the fifth-year option on Greg Newsome. My question would be, do you think they trade Greg Newsome?
Yeah, it really could be a guy you trade over the draft those 3 days. It really depends on what you think of the guys you have. We know they think of Martin Emerson highly. It really comes down to what do you think of Cameron Mitchell. We all know a year ago there was rumblings that Newsome asked to be traded. He didn't like being penciled in as a slot corner. We all know the reason there is because the slot corner makes about half of what an outside corner makes. And I believe they smoothed that over by having them all kind of play. Even though he played in the slot, I think the idea is, you know, you're playing, and we look at all our cornerbacks the same. Now, whether that has ironed itself out or not, do the Browns feel that he is worth paying, you know, 15, 18, 20 million a year like they did Denzel Ward, and they're going to have with Emerson coming up? I think exactly they will pick up the fifth-year option if he's still on the team the 1st of May. But they could move him over the draft for a pick if they feel like there's somebody they want to add, or make a trade to add at a position that they feel they need more depth, whether it be linebacker, whether it be edge rusher, whether it be on offense, wide receiver, whatever. At this point, all things being equal, I believe it'd be very similar to Jedrick Wills or any of the other guys. They would pick up the fifth-year option, and then they have this year and next year to figure it out, to find his replacement, and they might want to see another year of Cameron Mitchell. Or if they do trade him, I could see him then drafting somebody or signing one of these free agents on a one-year deal to plug the hole. Because I don't think they want to go into the season short at cornerback. You had a strength, and don't get me wrong, Greg Newsome as your third cornerback is pretty good. But I don't know when it comes to getting paid if they feel that he commands that type of money, when you might be able to get somebody for a lot less that can fill that role.